Alright, welcome back to Weekend TV Review, okay? I'm calling this Weekend TV Review because y'all, Saturday was a washout. It rained all day. And I mean, typically, I was going to like record some videos, yada yada yada, but I didn't. And I don't feel bad about it, okay? Because initially, I was supposed to have been giving myself one free day a month anyway. So I took yesterday as it, alright? I literally just sat on the couch all day, played games on my phone, and watched TV. Let me share with y'all what I watched. On Netflix, I watched two things. Y'all, I watched this movie called Mending the Line. It's with the guy that looks like Dwayne Wade. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He played in the reimagining, is what I'll call it, of White Man Can't Jump. Because the White Man Can't Jump that they redid, the plot was nothing like the old one. So I'm calling it a reimagining, okay? So he was in the movie and and then like some old guy, right? So when I turned on Netflix, it came on. The movie came out in 2022. I typically don't watch old movies. I just don't. I'm like, what year was that? No, thank you. Okay, give me 2023 and 2024, please and thank you. But I said, let me just turn this movie on and I'll just have it on in the background because I was going to make myself get up and start whatever. Y'all, the movie was so good. I watched it. Okay, I had no intentions of watching it. It was so good. Basically, it was about, so the guy that looks like Dwayne Wade, right? He was in the military. He was in the Marines. And so his whole team got wiped out. And so of course he came back. He came back because he was hurt. And you know, they have to do like, you know, check his mental and all that. But he wasn't doing everything right because he was still having nightmares and everything. He wasn't doing everything right. And then it was this older guy who had went to the Marines as well years ago. But he was like an older guy. He was still like going to the VA, but not really. And he loved to do fly fishing. But it got to a point where he wasn't supposed to do it by himself because I think he would have these blackouts. So the doctor ended up pairing Dwayne Wade's character with the old man so that they can like help themselves out, right? And then it was also this Liberian girl. Something was up with her too, right? And I guess that's what drew me in. You have these three characters and something is up with them, you know? Each of them have an issue. So as it turns out, the older man, you know, he had a very strained relationship with his son. The guy who looked like Dwayne Wade, he had lost, you know, what he deemed as like his family, you know, in the war they was in, and he felt terrible. And then the young lady who was the Liberian, she was like a really good photographer, stopped taking pictures because as it turned out, she had lost her fiance. And all these three characters, you know, they ended up coming together and sort of like helping each other out through them life struggles. Y'all, it was so good, okay? And like at the end, something happens. Of course, I got misty-eyed. I mean, no tears fell. But it was definitely a misty-eyed situation, okay? I think it was two parts in the movie that was misty-eyed, okay? Great. Next up, we have... So it was a new comedy show out. Y'all know I love comedy, but I had never heard of this dude. His name is Brian Simpson, right? Out on Netflix. And it's called Live from the Mothership. I'm like, who is this dude? Let's just turn it on, okay, girl? Because we ain't doing nothing. It's raining. Okay, the day is a wash. Y'all, I turned it on and it was hilarious. The dude was so funny. I didn't get a chance to Google him because I need to Google him just to see, like, who are you? What's going on? But, child, he had a whole hour Netflix special. So I'm trying to figure out, who are you? Because, y'all, they didn't even give Lunel an hour on Netflix. They gave her 30-something minutes. The audacity, okay? And her thing was funny. But anyway, y'all can check him out. He was pretty good. And then the last thing I watched, because then I went on over to Amazon Prime because I'm currently watching The Equalizer with Queen Latifah. So I went on over to Amazon Prime. But before I turned back on to resume Equalizer, it was this movie that was called The Roadhouse. And it was with Jake Glendon something. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I should have looked it up, but I just didn't. Glendon something. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I think he played Spider-Man or something. But anyway, he was in the movie, and it was basically like this bar movie with a lot of fighting. Y'all know I love a good action, people getting beat up. Okay? It was very interesting. It had a good storyline. People was getting beat up. It was okay. You know, did I enjoy it? I don't know. Okay? But I think it's worth a watch, okay? So y'all, that is what I watched this weekend. Y'all let me know if y'all gonna check any of these things out, and if you do watch it on your next rainy day, child. All right, see y'all in my next video.